What is up, everybody? You are checking out the Uncensored Pro Wrestling Podcast, what the world is listening to. I'm your host, the Hot Commodity NC, and today you're checking out our All Elite Wrestling WrestleDream 2023 recap. WrestleDream was live in Seattle, Washington. Let's jump right into the action. The Ring of Honor tag team titles on the line. One half of the champions, MJF, who is taking on the Righteous in a handicap match. MJF's tag team partner, Adam Cole, has injured himself. So MJF will be defending their honor in this match. I give this match 2 out of 5 stars. Not a lot of action here. MJF got the win after a kangaroo kick and a heat seeker to Dutch. Decent, way to start off the show with MJF. Obviously, he's a great champion. But match of the night, nah. Good to see MJF, but nothing really great here. Next, we have the Ring of Honor and New Japan Pro Wrestling title. I think it's like the TV, title on the line. Ring of Honor Champion Eddie Kingston defending against Katsuyura Shibata. And this is a decent match. I give this one a 3 out of 5. A lot of hard-hitting maneuvers. The end comes after Kingston lands a Northern Lights bomb and then a huge power bomb, and the Mad King gets the win over Shibata. Decent match. Never going to see a lot of Shibata's work, but he was hard-hitting and definitely a good match to be second. Next, we have the TBS Championship on the line. TBS Champion Kris Statlander defending against Julia Hart with Brody King representing the House of Black. And this is a very good women's match. A lot of back and forth action here. The end comes when Julia Hart applies a Heartless, but Statlander nails a Tombstone and a Sunday Night Fever, and Statlander retains the TBS Championship. I give this match a 3 out of 5 stars. Not the greatest, but also not terrible. Next, we saw a 4-way tag match. The Guns taking on the Lucha Brothers, taking on the Young Bucks, and the team of Orange Cassidy and Hook. And this is a great fatal 4-way. The Young Bucks got the win after a BT trigger to Penta, and the Young Bucks now get a shot at the AEW Tag Team Championships. Next, we see Swerve Strickland with Prince Nana and the Mogul Embassy taking on Hangman Adam Page. And this, to me, was a terrific match. For a match that, went back and forth. I wasn't sure who was going to win. The end came after Swerve hits a house call for a second time. He nails a third house call. And then the JML driver, he gets a 3 count, and Swerve Strickland gets the win. I gave this match a 5 out of 5 stars. Huge moment here for both men. For me, one of the matches of the night. Next, we have Ricky Starks taking on Wheeler Yuta. At this point, Jon Moxley joined commentary. This is an okay match. The end comes after Ricky nails a spear to Yuta and a Rochambeau, and he gets a 3 count. I gave this match a 4 out of 5 stars. Good match. A lot of action. Ricky Starks looked great. Wheeler Yuta looked good, but Starks was the one to come here. This next match was being booked as the Dream match. Bryan Danielson taking on Zack Sabre Jr. And it was a good match. I wouldn't give it a 5 out of 5 stars. I gave it a 4 out of 5. However, it was just a technical wizardry. I definitely recommend checking it out. The end comes after Bryan Danielson nails a second Psycho knee and gets a 3 count victory. Bryan Danielson gets the win. Definitely check this match out because it was very good. Next, we have the 6-man tag match. Don Callis' family, Sammy Guevara, Konosuke Takeshita, and Will Ospreay taking on Chris Jericho, Kota Ibushi, and Kenny Omega. And this was a very long match with a lot of action. The end came after Don Callis nails Chris Jericho with a bat from behind, and Sammy Guevara gets the pin over our good friend Jericho, with Jericho, Ibushi, and Omega. Next, we have the AEW Tag Champions FTR defending against Aussie Open in a great tag match. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't get a chance to check out these last two, so I will be watching. But just for sakes, FTR get the win. And now we have the main event, which I was surprised was the main event. TNT Championship on the line. Champion Christian Cage defending against Darby Allin. The end came after Nick Wayne runs out, mixing a surprise heel turn, nailing Darby Allin with the TNT Championship. And then Christian Cage gets the win. After the match, Luchasaurus, Christian Cage, and Nick Wayne attack Darby Allin. Sting runs out to make the save. However, that doesn't do anything. And then The lights go out, you hear, you think you know him, and then Metalingus goes off, and I pop. Adam Copeland makes his debut in AEW. For those of you who aren't familiar with Adam Copeland, he is Edge, the rated R superstar in WWE. He is going by his real name, Adam Copeland, here in AEW. Adam runs out, he takes the chair, and he nails Luchasaurus. He nails Nick Wayne with a spear, and Christian Cage looks on, and he looks nervous. Adam Copeland and Sting shake hands, and Adam Copeland is here in All Elite Wrestling to shake things up and turn things R-rated, turn things rated R, whatever, however you want to say it. But for me, highlight of the night, Adam Copeland showing up. For me, this wasn't a great pay-per-view. I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't a wrestling dream for me. They kept saying that this was in honor of Antonio Inoki, and it was okay. Also, I think that they shouldn't have made the TNT title match be the main event. With that being the main event, you knew some surprise is going to happen. A lot of fans knew Adam Copeland was going to make his debut, so that, is hard to deny. But, they shouldn't have made it a main event. That, in that case, says it all. But in terms of pay-per-view, I give this pay-per-view a 3 out of 5 stars. Wasn't terrible. There were some great matches. Also, I didn't get a chance to see the tag title match, but I will watch that back. With that being said, we are on the road to AEW Dynamite. I'm excited to see what's going to happen to hear from Adam Copeland. I want you all to stay safe and stay uncensored. Until next time, have a good night. Bye.